Clean beauty often gets lumped into the same category as organic and natural, but the truth is they're very different. So today we're going to discuss. Before I get into the difference between clean and organic/natural beauty, I just want to point out that I'm a big fan of clean beauty products and clean beauty brands, but it's not all that I use. I'm more of a fan of just products that work in general. All right, so first let's talk about what clean beauty means. And one of the biggest distinctions is that the products don't contain any toxic or potentially harmful ingredients. And those ingredients, and this is kind of what really makes it stand out from natural and organic brands, is that they can be natural or they can be synthetic, but they're proven to be safe, or there's no evidence that shows that they're not safe. Another big distinction about clean beauty brands is that they're eco-friendly, sustainable, and they're cruelty-free. One thing I do want to point out about clean beauty brands is that the term clean isn't regulated, so it really varies on what qualifies a brand to be a clean beauty brand. But I do tell people not to be scared of synthetic ingredients, because synthetic ingredients can be really good, and usually when it's a clean beauty brand, it means that they've been tested to be safe for you and not harm you. So I always say, synthetic isn't necessarily a bad thing, and I always point out you can't fight nature with nature necessarily, so synthetic might be a good thing. If you are concerned about harmful ingredients, some of the ones that people say, especially in the clean beauty industry, they say you should avoid. And I'm not saying that I'm telling you to avoid these, because I do use some of these ingredients, but some of those ingredients are essential oils, sodium lauryl sulfate, mineral oil, silicones, drying alcohols, which I think I want to really point out is a big difference. There are alcohols that are meant to be emollients, and they're actually moisturizing to your skin, but there are alcohols that are very drying to your skin. Fragrances, especially synthetic fragrances, and then also dyes. They're really unnecessary for your skincare products. And that leads me to, what does natural or organic mean? Now, what natural or organic usually stands for is the purity of the ingredients. So they're purely from nature. They were found in nature, they weren't made in a lab, and they're not synthetic. I think when we hear the words natural or organic, we immediately assume that it's much more safe for our skin, or even worse, we think that it's gentle for our skin. That's the association that I used to make, and it's an association that a lot of moms that DM me make. They're kind of like, do you know of a good natural or organic brand for my child? And I always say to them, when you think of natural, you can actually have sensitivities or allergies, and actually even more so, because if you think about, your allergies, like I have seasonal allergies all the time to pollen and grass, and these are the same types of ingredients. And I also point out stuff like poison ivy, for instance. It's an actual plant, but you wouldn't want to put it on your skin because you're going to have a bad reaction to it. So you got to think of natural in that sense. It's like, if it wasn't made in a lab, it means that it's just pure, and that can cause irritation. Another thing that I point out is I'm not always a big fan of natural and organic ingredients, and that's because I just don't find them to be as effective as synthetic ingredients. And it's mostly because I'm not that person. I don't want to use pure coconut oil on my skin. I feel like there needs to be a little bit more testing and formulating done with these ingredients. I know there are people that are huge fans of natural and organic ingredients, and I say, do you? Beauty is very, very personal, and for me, it doesn't work well. Another thing that I point out to people is that essential oils are usually organic and natural, but they're very potent, so they can be very irritating to the skin. And you see a lot of these essential oils in beauty products, especially for fragrance, or for like you kind of want like an aromatherapy experience. And so what they do is they put essential oils in, and while it's a natural fragrance, it can be very, very strong, and you usually have to dilute it. But I found that a lot of people are very sensitive to ingredients like peppermint oil or lavender oil, and these are all very strong scents, and so while they're natural, they can cause irritation. A few of my favorite clean beauty brands, and the ones that I tend to go back to, you guys have heard me talk about every single one of these brands, include Drunk Elephant. You guys love Drunk Elephant. I get DMs about it all the time. I think they have really solid products. They're very straightforward and do exactly what they say they're gonna do. One of my favorite things about them is that they're fragrance-free. They're synthetic ingredients, but they make sure that they work, and they're very well tested. My favorite product by them is the TLC Sakari Baby Facial. I can't use it right now because I'm pregnant. It has salicylic acid in it, but I will definitely pick it back up once I'm done breastfeeding. Another brand that I talk about a lot is Algenist. They're a clean beauty brand. Two of my favorite products are from their Genius Collagen line, and that's their liquid collagen and the sleeping collagen. I've done a whole video about this one. It's a really great nighttime product, and I just find that these are really wonderful products in general. I also love Biossance. I find Biossance to actually be very affordable. I know that sometimes you guys want stuff that's like under $10, but I find that Biossance has great products that work really, really well. They're clean. They are, in my opinion, affordable. Lately, because I'm pregnant and I've been breaking out on my back, surprisingly, you guys, it's definitely related to being pregnant because I almost never break out on my back except for when I have like hormonal issues happening, and I'm having hormonal issues happening. It's growing an entire baby. But some of the products I've been using lately because of that are the Biossance squalane plus tea tree balancing oil and the squalane plus tea tree detox mask. Carly from my team did an entire video about her experience using these products. They're really nice. They're not like salicylic acid where they're meant to like really get rid of acne and pimples, but they do stop that inflammation and help heal your skin, and I really like that about them. And then last, I love Ren. I actually just posted this bioretinoid on Instagram recently because it is a retinol alternative and I can use it while I'm pregnant, which is very exciting. So I've been using this product, and then this has been one of my go-tos. It's the Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Tonic, and that's because you can use AHAs while you're pregnant. And this gives my skin truly a glow every single morning. So that's the big difference between clean beauty and natural/organic beauty. And like I said, beauty is so personal. Anything that I'm saying I don't use doesn't mean that you shouldn't use it. It just means do your research and definitely test things out. If you feel like you have a lot of sensitivities, then I would go more for the clean beauty products, or just try stuff out in general and see what's working for you. Do patch tests and talk to your dermatologist, because you really don't know until you've truly tried something out. So I hope this video was helpful. Feel free to ask me any questions below in the comments. Subscribe to our channel. You can find me on Instagram. I'm at Susan Yara, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.